To effectively prepare for your electrical contractor exam, especially concerning the 2005 National Electrical Code, several key areas and resources should be prioritized. Firstly, acquire the necessary study materials. The NEC 2005 Handbook is essential. Thoroughly review the NEC, placing particular emphasis on sections that are directly relevant to residential electrical work. Supplement this with residential electrical books. Consider titles such as National Electrical Code NEC 2005 Simplified for Residential Wiring or Residential Wiring, a Practical Guide to Electrical Wiring. Online resources can also be invaluable. Websites like Mike Holt Enterprises and ICC Digital offer practice tests, study guides, and forums that can enhance understanding and provide practical application scenarios. Secondly, engage in extensive practice testing. Take multiple practice exams to pinpoint areas where additional study is required. Time management is critical, so practice taking these exams within the allotted time limit, which in New Jersey is 3 hours. This will help you become more efficient and comfortable with the exam's format and time constraints. Thirdly, focus on understanding core electrical concepts. Grasp basic electrical principles such as voltage, current, and resistance. Study the function and installation requirements of various electrical components, including outlets, switches, panels, and different types of wiring. Code compliance is paramount, so ensure a deep understanding of the NEC requirements specifically for residential electrical installations. Learn how to perform electrical load calculations accurately to determine appropriate wire sizes and circuit protection. Pay special attention to the specific requirements for special occupancies such as kitchens, bathrooms, and other designated areas within a residence. To further enhance your preparation, consider these additional tips. Join or form a study group with other electrical professionals. This collaborative approach can provide different perspectives and help clarify complex topics. If needed, seek professional guidance by hiring a tutor or enrolling in a preparatory course. Prioritize the areas where you struggle the most, dedicating more study time to these challenging sections. Review sample questions from previous exams to familiarize yourself with the types of questions you might encounter. Finally, on the day of the exam, stay calm and maintain confidence in your preparation. Remember that thorough preparation and a calm demeanor can significantly improve your performance. Community support can also play a crucial role. Consider joining the Electrical Contractors Association in New Jersey, as they may offer study materials or preparatory events. Connecting with other electricians can provide valuable advice and study tips. Focusing on these areas and utilizing the recommended resources will help you prepare effectively for the New Jersey Electrical Contractor Exam. Understanding electrical theory is foundational. It's not just about memorizing code, it's about understanding why the code is written the way it is. This understanding comes from a solid grasp of Ohm's law, power calculations, series and parallel circuits, and the behavior of alternating current versus direct current. Know how to apply Ohm's law to solve for voltage, current, or resistance in a circuit. Understand the power formula. Power equals voltage times current, and how it relates to electrical loads. Learn how to calculate total resistance and current in series and parallel circuits. Grasp the differences between alternating current and direct current, including frequency, phase, and power factor. Understanding electrical components is also critical. Familiarize yourself with the different types of conductors, including their ampacity ratings and appropriate uses. Know the various types of overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, and their selection criteria. Understand the different types of wiring methods, such as non-metallic sheet cable, armored cable, and conduit, and their permitted applications. Learn about the different types of receptacles, switches, and lighting fixtures, and their installation requirements. Pay close attention to grounding and bonding requirements, as these are critical for safety. Study the NEC articles related to grounding and bonding to ensure you understand the requirements for grounding electrodes, equipment grounding conductors, and bonding jumpers. Load calculations are a significant part of the exam. Master the general lighting load calculation, which is based on the square footage of the dwelling. Understand the small appliance and laundry circuit calculations. Learn how to calculate the feeder and service loads for a dwelling unit taking into account demand factors. Know how to calculate the load for appliances, such as ranges, dryers, and air conditioners. Special occupancies require specific knowledge. Understand the special requirements for bathrooms, including ground fault circuit interrupter protection for receptacles. Know the requirements for kitchens, including small appliance branch circuits and receptacle placement. Learn about the requirements for other areas such as basements, garages, and outdoor spaces. Review the NEC articles related to swimming pools, spas, and hot tubs, as these areas have very specific requirements. The NEC is organized into chapters, articles, and sections. Familiarize yourself with the overall structure of the codebook to quickly locate information. Learn how to use the index to find specific topics. Understand the definitions provided in Article 100, as these definitions are crucial for interpreting the code. Become familiar with the tables in the NEC, such as those for conductor ampacity and conduit fill. Learn how to properly use these tables to ensure compliance. Effective study strategies are essential. Create a study schedule and stick to it. Break down the material into smaller, manageable chunks. Use different study methods such as reading, note-taking, and practice problems. Review your notes and practice problems regularly. Seek clarification on any concepts you don't understand. Practice, practice, practice. Take as many practice exams as you can find. Analyze your mistakes and learn from them. Focus on the areas where you consistently struggle. Simulate exam conditions when taking practice tests. Time yourself and avoid using any resources. This will help you get used to the pressure of the exam. Join a study group. Studying with others can help you stay motivated and learn from each other. Discuss difficult concepts and quiz each other on key information. Attend a review course. A review course can provide a structured review of the material and help you identify your weaknesses. The instructor can answer your questions and provide guidance. Manage your time effectively on the exam. Read each question carefully and make sure you understand what it's asking. Eliminate any answer choices that you know are incorrect. If you're not sure of the answer, make an educated guess and move on. Don't spend too much time on any one question. Review your answers before submitting the exam. Make sure you haven't made any careless mistakes. If you have time, go back and review any questions you are unsure of. Stay calm and confident. The electrical contractor exam is challenging, but it's also passable. If you've prepared properly, you have a good chance of success. Stay calm and focused during the exam and trust in your knowledge and abilities. Remember to review the specific requirements outlined in the 2005 NEC. It is critical to understand grounding and bonding as per NEC Articles 250.4, 250.8, and 250.92. Grounding ensures that non-current carrying metal parts of electrical equipment are at ground potential, minimizing shock hazards. Bonding connects these metal parts to create a low impedance path for fault current, facilitating the operation of overcurrent protection devices. Conductor ampacity, detailed in NEC Tables 310.16 and 310.17, is also important. These tables provide the allowable ampacities for insulated conductors based on their size, insulation type, and ambient temperature. Using the correct ampacity ensures that conductors do not overheat, preventing insulation damage and fire hazards. Overcurrent protection, as per NEC Article 240.4, is essential for protecting conductors and equipment from overloads and short circuits. Circuit breakers and fuses are used to interrupt the flow of current when it exceeds the conductor's ampacity or a fault occurs. Selecting the appropriate size and type of overcurrent protection device is crucial for safety. Wiring methods, described in NEC Chapter 3, cover the different types of wiring systems used in electrical installations. Non-metallic sheath cable, armored cable, and conduit are common wiring methods. Each method has specific requirements and limitations depending on the application and environment. Understanding load calculations outlined in NEC Article 220 is vital for determining the appropriate size of service and feeder conductors. These calculations involve adding up the loads of all electrical equipment in a building, applying demand factors, and selecting the appropriate conductors and other current protection devices. Also be sure to understand voltage drop, as mentioned in NEC Informational Note 210.19a on. Voltage drop occurs when voltage decreases along the length of a conductor due to its resistance. Excessive voltage drop can cause equipment to malfunction or overheat. It is important to size conductors large enough to minimize voltage drop, especially in long circuits. When dealing with special occupancies, review NEC Articles 517.13 for healthcare facilities. Healthcare facilities have stringent requirements for electrical safety, including redundant power systems and ground fault protection. NEC Article 680.26 covers swimming pools, spas, and hot tubs. These areas require special precautions due to the presence of water, including ground fault circuit interrupter protection, equipotential bonding, and specific wiring methods. NEC Article 547.5 covers agricultural buildings. Agricultural buildings, such as barns and poultry houses, have specific requirements due to the presence of moisture, dust, and corrosive substances. Understanding the definitions in NEC Article 100 is essential for interpreting the code correctly. Definitions provide the precise meaning of terms used throughout the code, ensuring consistent application. The NEC index is a valuable tool for locating specific information quickly. The index is organized alphabetically and provides references to relevant articles and sections. By familiarizing yourself with the structure of the NEC and using the index effectively, you can quickly find the information you need. When preparing for the electrical contractor exam, focus on understanding the underlying principles of electrical theory and the practical application of the NEC. This will enable you to answer questions accurately and solve problems effectively. Consider participating in study groups, seeking guidance from experienced electricians, and taking practice exams to assess your knowledge and identify areas for improvement. On the day of the exam, remain calm, manage your time effectively, and carefully review your answers. Electrical safety is paramount, and a thorough understanding of the NEC is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical installations. Consider NEC Section 90.4 that outlines the enforcing authority. The enforcing authority, such as the local building department, has the responsibility for interpreting and enforcing the NEC. It is important to work closely with the enforcing authority to ensure compliance. NEC Chapter 9, Table 1 provides the dimensions and percentage area fill for conductors and conduit. Proper conduit fill ensures that conductors can be installed and removed easily and that heat can dissipate effectively. The 2005 NEC serves as a comprehensive guide for safe electrical installations. Familiarizing yourself with its structure, content, and application is essential for becoming a competent and licensed electrical contractor. When reviewing the NEC, pay close attention to the use of mandatory language, such as shall and shall not. These terms indicate requirements that must be followed. Understanding the scope and purpose of each article and section is essential for applying the code correctly. The NEC is constantly evolving, with new editions published every 3 years. Staying up to date with the latest changes and interpretations is important for maintaining competency. When preparing for the electrical contractor exam, focus on developing a strong foundation in electrical theory, a thorough understanding of the NEC, and the ability to apply this knowledge to practical situations. Remember to use online resources such as Mike Holt Enterprises and ICC Digital, but also consider contacting IE International Association of Electrical Inspectors, which may be able to help you with your exam preparation as well. This comprehensive preparation will increase your chances of success and ensure that you are a well-prepared and knowledgeable electrical contractor.